Hello YouTube, Bladder, anyone here again, and happy 4th of July for all the Americans viewers. So as you can see, I think you remember this computer, this Fujifilm computer, and I was finally able to get a good CPU to upgrade. In this case, is the Celeron 1 GHz Copper Mine. I bought it with another CPU for my first Pentium computer. I hope I can do that computer. And I'm going to show you. I already disabled most part of it. I took pictures of the connection so I don't mistake while reassemble it. So, and maybe you're going to see my face. So now let's do an upgrade. I'm going to set the CPU here. Power first. Connector. Sorry for not making videos. Still have the rest of the specs. Now I have to remove the fan, pushing these two clips here before moving the cooler. Fan. The CPU fan. Let's show up. It's a Panaflow. This is brushless. As you can see, very high grade fans from what I read. Now remove the fan chassis holder. I could do it with my hand. Better get a screwdriver. And today in Portugal it is very hot, like 30 degrees Celsius. Now this is like the Xbox, the first Xbox. Take down the heatsink. You push this lever. Now, and with this again, screwdriver. This is very might be loose, but ow, my finger, my nail. Gently, very gently. It's open. It's a bit difficult from this side. Oops. There we go. Here's a CPU clip. Heatsink cooler. Here's the form of the cooler, the heatsink. I think it's cool, like in wave. It's very cool. Now remove the stock celeron, 566 megahertz, 128 kilobytes of L2 cache, and a frontside bus of 66 megahertz. Now going in, the celeron 1 gigahertz. Sorry for the background sounds. It's very hot. I have to have the window open. So now let's put the 1 gigahertz celeron. I hope it works in all ways. The CPU is running and the motherboard except his full capacity. The thermal paste. Thermal paste MX4. A bit too much. Oops. And I hope I can get the single turn. Single. Where did I put the oops. Where's the spreader? Where's the spreader? Oh, it's on the ground. It would make a lot of difference. I'm running Windows Millennium. It's very stable. With the stock CPU, that is. Even with the pentium free 700 with the edges a bit damaged, it was working well. Enough. Just clean the CPU cooler. Where's I think I paid a bit too much because I was in a hurry. I didn't want anyone to buy it. For this around 1 gigahertz and a Pentium 100, I paid 25 euros. I know it's a bit too much, but I was in a hurry since I lost another good deals on another CPUs, so I had to pay this much for it. That case is that you wait, you lose. Enough. Now try to place the heatsink. Dirty, nothing much. Put everything in one try without moving a lot. Oops. Other side. Come on. Oh. Come on. Here's the lights. The flashlights. There we go. didn't stay in place. Yes. Close it. Oops. Dang it. I hate it. Put it on the wrong way, but still has some clear. Now the fan holder. There we go. And now the fan. The only thing I don't like is the noise that this computer makes. Okay. Let's go. These connectors. Make sure I don't forget. No one. Power. More. There we go. Nice and easy. Slide here. Okay, this later. Now screw everything in. Screw here. That's not one. This one here on the bottom. Like I said, I did lose a lot of CPUs for this one. I was too lazy. Forgot about this serial port. I was too lazy to buy, thinking that no one will bought them, but unfortunately it's a very high quality case indeed. Thick metal and heavy. Funny, he has a its own battery compartment for backup power. This inside. Screws here in here. Oops. Why is not centered? loose before tightened there. Now. Yep. So then I hope in a minute I'll show you if this works out. CPU works, if the motherboard also detected well. Dang it, should I plug in the ID cables? Now I don't know which one. I'm going to plug it both of them if I can do it. Celeron. Dang it. I'm used to other ATX cases where you have the clear sight. Oopsie. I'm going to do that off camera. This is the floppy. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Graphics card. I decided to use this Radeon 9250, 128 megabytes, 64 bits memory bus. Power in video. So I'm going to put this here. Turn off the lights. Keyboard. There's a USB adapter. USB to PS2 adapters. And some keyboards don't like these adapters. PS2. The motherboard doesn't like. Alright. Power. 3, 2, 1. Yay. Power's on. Yes, celeron 1 gigahertz. Nice. Okay. Wrong hard drive? No. This one. Let's connect the right one. I don't know if this D0 or D1. Success. Very fast. Celeron believe forgot. Oops. We'll check that later. Let's see. Should I plug a mouse? The original mouse of this computer. If I can find it. Yeah. I was in another monitor. Here's the original mouse. Oops. I was using it on the more recent computer. That's why it doesn't show nothing. See. Okay, I'm going to put everything, the cables, ID cables, floppy cables on the right place. I have to remove the motherboard tray. I'm going to pause the video, and when I came back, set the resolution, okay resolution on the computer. Okay, see you guys in a moment. So I'm back. I fully assembled the computer. Everything now the right resolution. Everything is working fine. So now show you guys the spec that is working first. The XDI. We hope you can still see it. Celeron 1002. Exit. CPU Z. Oh, it's not the retro. It's the normal, but for still works on the Windows 9X. Hope you can read it or not. Celeron Cooperman 0.81 GHz, 128 L2 cache, motherboard, Intel 44BX, CX, but this one is the better one, BX. The RAM is still the same. The graphics are better. Now let's do a quick 3D Mark 2000. Beats, okay. Let's benchmark. As you can see on the lower left corner, it's getting very high FPS. I think a bit higher than the Pentium 3 700. It almost goes to 100. As you can see at medium, it takes a lot down. Almost, yeah. It really depends on the scenes. Probably with that GeForce 4 MX for furry 440 could maybe be better with the 128-bit RAM bus. T7 high, it's keeping up. Nice FPS. Yeah, as we see the limitations of the 64-bit bus of the Radeon. I will probably properly place the GeForce 4 and see the difference. So many tests, completely forgot. So far, it's going well and smooth. Sorry for the long video. Finally, almost done. And here are the results. 3,121. See if you can upload 21. Oh, oops. Dang it. Would have forgot. Why doesn't open? In here. It's a bit better. I think not as good with the Pentium 3, apparently. Some cases. Let's get to a game. I need to find a good monitor because the other one I have didn't scale out of frequency. I need to find a better one. It was a little bit scary. And had a sound guard. Playing with this one I have to use some headphones. Let me check the resolution real quick. Wow, it's a bit higher than the desktop. 1200 by 800, 1280 by 960. Really smooth, as you can see. Really smooth gameplay. Sorry for the bright. Okay, this is a little better now. And their mouths don't open. Let's save it. So CPU is good, working fine. Going to in the future make another video with another games. But so far, it's awesome upgrade. Let's shut it down. The Windows Millennium. Here's a quick look of the computer once again. Unfortunately, I also could not buy another one. So, thank you for watching, and I have a surprise. I don't know if the next or in another videos I have a really cool surprise. So thank you for watching and see you next time.